we did have coaches poll drop today.
Ooh.
Skylar, where did Tennessee fall?
Well, I'm going to guess. I haven't seen it. Oh, we did crack the top 20. Let's go.
Tennessee at number 18.
That blows my mind.
So
the coaches know more than the media.
That's what I was going to ask you.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you and I are both with the same mindset that we follow the coaches poll instead of the AP poll. Coaches actually know what they're talking about. So with this being said, Tennessee being at 18, is this SEC bias from coaches? Or do the coaches know something that the media does not know about Tennessee this year in this roster?
I don't think it's SEC bias, or else A&M would be in the top 5. I think they would be a little bit higher. Also, Texas would probably be in the top 3. I can't believe they have Georgia over Texas, to be honest with you, with all the hype. I don't know, man. I think this is people understanding that just because you have a quarterback battle doesn't mean that you don't have a full team.
Exactly.
And the amount of experience that Tennessee's bringing back on both sides of the ball, granted, the defense has kind of transformed a little bit, but they still got some experienced dudes. But the offense, man, in general, the most returners I can remember, I think we have like 9 total starters back on the offense.
It's something like that.
You replace Joey and a wide receiver and a lineman, so I guess 8.
Yeah,
that's insane. Like that like let's go to work. And I think the coaches read through that. The media, I feel like, really have kind of undermined Tennessee just because of the quarterback competition, and also because it's a first year Jim Knowles defense. But I think the coaches can see through that, read through that, and who knows, man? This list is kind of wonky though. Like it's hard to make sense out of much of it. Like LSU, obviously the Lane Kiffin buzz, I get it. Penn State is up there, which is crazy to me. I'm okay with Missouri cracking the top 25. I'm actually surprised another team didn't. But I mean, overall, man, I think this is just coaches or knowing ball. I don't take this as SEC bias. But what say you, Michael? I mean, how you feel on this?
Sorry, I've got an unhappy little man. He's about to go to bed.
He's wanting to talk, man. No, I understand.
No,
7 toes down, or I guess I should say 7 toes standing on business. MIZ. Hey, y'all cracked the top 25, and I'm here for it. I'm pretty high on Missouri. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of disagreements with this list. I mean, Ohio State, Oregon, Georgia, Texas, I completely agree with that. Notre Dame, I mean, they'll be in the top 10 regardless.
USC supposedly has like a pretty good quarterback that we've just not seen, but it's Lincoln Riley, so he's probably going to have a good quarterback.
USC, I'm not buying stock in that until I see it.
No, I think that's Big Ten bias. I'm joking.
Something like that. No,
I'm just making stuff up.
Penn State, I'm also not buying yet.
I agree. I said the same thing.
I want to see what Matt Campbell has got first before I.
What about Washington cracking the top 20?
Washington, I'm okay with. They struggled a little bit last year, but they also brought a lot of production back from last season.
Fair enough.
A team that I feel like could make some noise. 19 maybe a little bit high. I might have had them somewhere around 23, 24. But overall, the teams on this list, I think I'm gonna agree with it.
I think this is kind of like a prove it year. I feel like for Dan Lanning at Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Man's been all around. Dude, I feel like actually, if I could compare, Dan Lanning and Steve Sark are like mirrored, dude. As far as like where they've had their programs the last 3-4 years, and what they've achieved, I feel like for both of those coaches, and might even put in Marcus Freeman in that same slot, dude. Like all 3 of those coaches, this is really a go get it year. I mean, I think Ohio State, they're probably a little bit high on them, but whatever. I don't know. We'll see how it is.
Yeah.
4 Big 12 teams kind of threw me. I agree with that.
Yeah, I'll agree with that too.
I also don't agree with Clemson at 23, but whatever.
Well, Utah being in there and their with a first year head coach.
Right.
Yeah, they've got the talent, but man, I don't know. You got to prove it for me too.
Houston doesn't make sense to me.
Houston, I would actually flip Houston and Utah, and even then, I would still take Utah out of the top 25 more than likely. Houston's returning a lot of talent from last year's squad that was pretty decent overall. Now, obviously, this is not the AP poll, but let's go ahead and do this anyway. There is a team every single year
in the top 10
that starts in the top 10 that finishes.
This
unranked.
Isn't the AP though. This isn't like a fairly accurate. This is not necessarily based off of this.
Correct.
We can still play that game if you want, but
let's play that game.
I 100% know who my answer is.
Who is your answer?
It's one of two: Oklahoma or Ole Miss.
My answer is Ole Miss.
I think my answer is Ole Miss too, but Oklahoma could be.
They very well could be.
Oklahoma and Ole Miss are like some of the biggest. Like, could be an amazing year, could be a year to forget. But Oklahoma, I feel like with all the hype they got going in, man, if they don't make that playoff, if they lose like that second game or that third game of the season, I could see them falling off the rails because they're going to come short on expectations.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm agree with you. I think Ole Miss is that team, and I'm not picking them because they're 10th. I'm just being genuine. It's first year head coach.
So as far as a team that you don't see here, they're not in the top 25. Is there a team that you think could finish? I'm not going to say top 10, even though I think the AP is normally there's an unranked team that finishes in the top 10. But we'll just go, is there an unranked team that you see finishing in the top 25, maybe even top 15?
I don't know if they'll get to top 10, but I know the league that they're in and the coach that they have, they definitely have the potential to shake the room, and that's Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
I'm going outside the SEC there, but they've got a favorable schedule in the SEC or the ACC, excuse me, and they've got a coach that's definitely been there and done that. Now, can he win the big game? No, but can he go 10-2? Yeah, and that'll get you in the top 15. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Virginia Tech.
Yeah, that's a very good answer, and I'm sitting here looking for a minute, trying to think who my team would be because I've got an answer in mind, but based on my prediction for their schedule.
That's why I went outside of because you're probably going to go Auburn or something, right?
My thought was Auburn.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I had to go outside the SEC for this because I don't see a team in the SEC that's not on this list that can make it. I really don't. I mean, maybe. Well, Missouri's in there, so I can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
it could be South Carolina, but I doubt it.
I think I'm going to go ACC. I'm going to go based on a hype, not because I think this will happen. I'm going to go Florida State.
Not a bad pick either, but the ACC we both agree is the league that could do it because
the ACC,
whatever that league is. Yeah. Bill Belichick gets fired this year, right?
100%.
Right on.
Yeah.
Let's wind it up. Mizzou podcast. What's up, Skeet? He says, my question, will we see a Pac-12 team ranked before the season ends? How many teams are in the Pac-12 now? They reloaded. Yes, I think we will see a Pac-12 team ranked before the season ends. But will they finish ranked? I don't know. But I think at some point, a Pac-12 team, just because of their record, is going to get ranked. I think I agree with that.
It's very possible. I've actually got a hot take for a team that I think is going to have an outside shot of making the playoffs this year because of the NCAA doing away with the the
Group of 5 automatic bids?
Well, no, the Group of 5 automatic bids is still there, but they're doing away with the probation that a team has moving from the FCS to the FBS level. I think you could see North Dakota State make the college football playoffs this year because of being the highest ranked Group of 5 team.
I ain't gonna argue that one, but that was the coaches' poll. You can expect the AP to mirror that in most ways. Maybe off by a position or two for most teams. But the AP will be different. Don't get me wrong. But expect Tennessee to probably be 20 in the AP, I would say. 22 in the AP. I don't think the AP is going to be as high on him as the coaches poll.